I'm Ian, and I'm the head of production over at BRAVEMEN, and we're a film and animation studio based out of Florida. We specialize in kind of three main categories of video content. We do long-form narratives, so predominantly films and TV shows. We also do high-end creative commercials, and then we have a large corporate division where we're mostly working as an extension of marketing departments, doing video content as well as animation for brands big and small. I think our niche ultimately is in great storytelling. We have been known for kind of dark comedy or a little off-kilter comedy for a lot of our long-form creative and our commercials. We work with companies of all sizes, and we have a long history with several Fortune 50s that we've been working with forever, so we have great processes. But we also work with startups and really small local businesses as well. We've been open for 15 years now. Early on, we grew just by word of mouth and by referrals. And as we scaled, that just wasn't going to work to keep us growing at some point. So our biggest challenges have been having just a steady stream of leads and new clients coming in the door that are interested and want to work with us and partner with us. And that's been really difficult when you're running a business. We decided to work with Belkins after a long hunt for a new salesperson. We'd been doing pretty much everything in-house, outbound emails and managing all of that and setting appointments and following up and then actually doing the sales pitches. I was bringing in a new salesperson and looking at, how long it was going to take to train them up, to get them to do it as well as I can and previous people have within our company. And as we were looking through some lead gen options, we stumbled upon Belkins, and it seemed like a perfect fit. Belkins has helped us in a bunch of ways, but I think the biggest one is just giving us room to breathe and focus on our specialties. Now I can focus on managing the business and the important sales pitches without having to do all the setup and lead gen and follow-ups and all that comes before we're actually talking about a real project with clients. Not having to worry about that pipeline and just being able to focus on servicing our current clients, talking to new prospects that are genuinely interested, lets us focus on what we're best at: creative, production, and getting new clients in the door and on set and having a great time. The collaboration with Belkins has been really great. I think the thing that stands out the most is just how communicative and on top of things they are. And they just kind of slot it in. I no longer need a sales team. All that's being taken care of. I just know when I have an appointment and I hop on and finish the sale. The collaborative environment has been really efficient. They respond really quickly to any questions. They reach out really quickly when they have any questions. They're prompt, they're on time, and it's really been a joy to work with. There's always a lot of question marks at the start. How is this really going to go? And my concerns were alleviated really quickly and have continued to do a great job. The collaborative alignment is really strong. We'd started with Belkins on kind of a 3-month trial, get a feel for each other, make sure it was going to be a good fit for both of our teams. And we were really impressed by the end of the first month. I think we were pretty sure that we were going to renew. And as the results kept up, we decided to renew again for another 3 months this year. So far, we're at roughly 15 or so actual appointments and leads that have come to us from Belkins, but it's still early days and it's been consistent throughout that entire time. And these have been great leads and great clients that we've been getting from the Belkins team as well. Consistently, we're putting together bids and proposals for jobs around 30 to 50K, which is exactly the type of client that I was hoping to get in the door. Part of why we brought them in Q4 is things were really slow for us and they quickly got to work. I was shocked, hearing our peers and our other production companies that we work with where everyone was slow, everyone was dead. We had consistent appointments coming in from the Belkins team. And especially in December, it didn't slow down. It was impressive to see when there was a downturn in the industry. Generally, we were still trucking along and had lots of new projects on the docket. The data that we've gotten from Belkins has also been impressive. They provide these great kind of scorecards and KPIs that they're tracking for us on a week-to-week basis. And something that's really impressed me is the open rates and response rates that we get. Our open rate has usually been between 50 and 60%, which is great for our industry. And our response rate is ridiculous. I think it's something like 5 to 7% for response rate across our various campaigns. And they're doing all the email automation, all of the tracking, all that stuff for us. So for us, it just made sense. And I'd happily and have recommended them to several of my friends in the industry who are in a similar position to us, where it just doesn't make sense to build a full sales team in-house.